Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner Steck. Makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Monday evening from Northern Cass High School. This is high school volleyball tonight between the Nelson County Chargers and alongside the Northern Cass Jaguars here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Jacob Ryder, and this is our Irie Insurance pregame show. For a free quote, go to IrieInsurance.com. They got everything from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance at Irie Insurance. Take a look at the matchup here tonight between Northern Cass and Nelson County. First, we'll start with our visitors on the scoreboard, and that is again the Chargers of Nelson County. They'll roll like this: 6 wins and 9 losses on the season, 2-3 in Region 4 play. Head coach by Taylor Sand. The co-op of Dakota and Dakota Prairie. They were part of the Rolla Invite, where they went 2-2 over the weekend, defeating St. John's and 4 wins Minnewacan, but losing to West Hope Newburgh and North Star. After tonight for Nelson County, they will host Langdon area Emor Munich for a date with the Cardinals on Tuesday, and then also have another Region 4 contest with the Woodchucks of St. John. That'll be upcoming on Thursday as well. For Northern Cass, under the guidance of head coach Angie Johnson, a mark of 23 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie on the season for the Jags. They're 7-0 in Region 1 play. They went 3-3 at the Deluxe Burlington tournament, with wins over Ray, Lamorlich, O'Marion, and Thompson. They had defeats against our Redeemers, Langdon area, and New Rockford, Cheyenne. Northern Cass only had 1 match last week after playing that Deluxe Burlington tournament about 10 days ago, sweeping Enderlin on Tuesday in Enderlin for Northern Cass. And after tonight for the Jags, they will host Maple River tomorrow evening right here on yourliveevent.com. Joe Lancella will have the call with the Raiders and the Jags before traveling to Thompson for a matchup with the Tommies on Thursday night. So that's what's ahead for both Nelson County and Northern Cass. And a reminder, in November, we will have the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament right here on yourliveevent.com. Friday, November the 3rd is the region play-in matches, and then on Monday, November the 6th, we'll have all 4 quarterfinal round matches before the semifinals on Tuesday, and then eventually on Thursday, November the 9th, a month from today's date, on October the 9th to November the 9th, will be the championship, with the state volleyball tournament being Thursday, November 16th through Saturday, November the 18th at the Farground. We'll take a quick break. When we come back on our pregame show, we'll have our coaches' conversation, where Taylor Sand of Nelson County and Angie Johnson of Northern Cass will be joining the conversation before the starting lineups and the opening serve tonight here in Hunter. It's Northern Cass and Nelson County in a non-region Class B volleyball match tonight here on yourliveevent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Region 4 meets Region 1 tonight for Class B volleyball in North Dakota. Joining us now from Nelson County, the Chargers head coach, that is Taylor Sandin. Taylor, a busy week for you, just like it is for Northern Cass, a non-region match tonight, but then you have the Cardinals and the Woodchucks coming up a little bit later on. So what do you want to see from your team, first and foremost, number one, in the first of 3 matches here tonight, Taylor?
Tonight, we're just really focusing on keeping our energy up. It's something that we've struggled as a team this year, just keeping our team atmosphere, keeping our energy so that we can really have a positive attitude on the court. It's something that we're hoping we can do well tonight so we can bring it into the rest of the week.
And then when you take a look at Northern Cass, do they remind you of anybody in Region 4? I know Langdon's kind of been a team that's been up there in that region that's been pretty good, to Rockford, Cheyenne in recent years as well. How is this going to allow you to see maybe what you'll see later on in Region 4 play here, Taylor?
I recognize Northern Cass in a way similar to North Star, some big hitters in the front row. We are tall, but we aren't always the quickest, and so we're just going to have to really adjust to the level of blocking and the level of hitting we're going to see with Langdon and Northern Cass.
Who are some players that you're going to rely on with this Charger team as this continues to get deeper in the month of October before you finally get to that postseason play here, Taylor?
We're going to rely a lot on big hitters. Sydney Johnston's a big hitter for us. Brandy Lippert is a big hitter for us. They make a big difference in our kills. Biggest thing as a team is just continuing to lessen our unforced errors. That's been the thing that's been affecting us the most of the season, is just keeping our mental in check so that we can get those balls in the court. Those are some of our big hitters. We're going to really be focusing on some passing from Maya Luring and Riley Lippert, getting those digs up against the big hitters too.
Final thing for you before I let you go, Taylor. You get to the month of October. That means August, September's came along. I know volleyball can be a long but quick season at particular times, especially coming off some invitationals as well on weekends. What's the biggest thing from a coaching aspect that you want to see from your team kind of in the dog days, so you speak, of volleyball before you finally get to that region tournament?
Biggest thing is keeping our girls focused on volleyball, not thinking about the upcoming seasons, which they tend to do sometimes. Keeping our energy up, that's going to be the biggest thing. They're kind of winding down and getting to the end, and you can kind of tell that they're getting a little tired. They're getting a little ready to be home at 4 o'clock, things like that. So just trying to keep them having positive attitudes so we can work as a team and pull out a couple more wins.
Taylor, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck tonight here against Northern Cass.
Thank you.
We'll continue on our iRay Insurance pregame show after this.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Dagelman.
Our culture at Dagelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight from Northern Cass, it's the Jags going up against the Chargers of Nelson County for a non-region contest to open up the week. Joining us now from Northern Cass, it's head coach Angie Johnson. And Angie, a non-region match tonight, a non-region match later in the week on the road against the Tommies. And then you sandwich that with a Region 2 match tomorrow evening against Maple River. So what do you want to see from your team here as we're getting a little bit closer to that Region 1 volleyball tournament in Lisbon next month?
Yeah, we had a longer break in between these games, so hoping that we can come out with a little bit of energy and intensity, which is always the challenge when you come off a really long break. So that's kind of it. I mean, we've been working on being aggressive and kind of mixing up our shots, so hopefully we can throw that in there too.
Was the long break kind of needed? Because I know sometimes you go through the season and you get a lot of tournaments on Saturdays, then you get 2-3 matches during the week. Was it kind of nice to, okay, maybe we can focus on some other things, get back to practice, or is it they've had enough of seeing each other, let's finally see someone else that's in a different color here, Angie?
I am like, let's go practice, but looking at them, they definitely needed a break after Des Lacs. So tournaments have been rough on us this year, so definitely taking a couple days off, and we made some tie blankets and did some fun activities on Wednesday this past week. So just a little team bonding too.
What do you want to see most from your team here coming up tonight against Nelson County? It's a non-region match, maybe a team that you don't see a ton of, throughout the season, a different area of volleyball in the state. So what's the biggest thing you're looking for here tonight, Angie?
Just the basics of everything. We've really tried to get those down, and obviously, like I said, being aggressive and mixing up our shots and just trying to do all those little things that we've been working on so that we can keep doing them and that they become habits as we move forward.
And someone that has played a little bit more time as the season has gone on is Faith Fury a little bit here. What have you seen from her maturation from August to where she is now being part of the rotation and being part of that team chemistry as the season has continued to go here, Angie?
She just brings so much energy whenever she does anything. She starts screaming. Everybody gets so pumped up when she does. I mean, against Oak Grove, we threw her in, and she got a huge kill, and the whole gym just erupted with cheers, and it gave us so much momentum. But she's been working really hard. She's really solid at blocking and being able to set her block really well as a freshman, and obviously just the little basic skills. We're trying to get her to be a little bit more aggressive, but it's playing in games like this and throughout the season that's going to help that.
Is this the last thing for you, Angie? Is this the toughest time of the year for volleyball because you've gone through August, you've gone through all of September, you look at your schedule, now there's not a lot of matches left before you get to that region tournament. Is this, as a coach, maybe one of the toughest times of the season for a head coach?
Yeah, it's really a time to kind of you got to keep the morale up, because I think throughout all of August and September, it's like the excitement is there and we're ready to go and ready to get going. And then October hits and it's slower and it's like, hey, we got to keep our intensity up. We got to get ready. And then it's like the region tournament and the state tournament come and go super fast. So yeah, it's a little bit slower, and just trying to keep them focused is the big thing.
Angie, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here tonight against Nelson County.
Thank you.
We'll continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show after this from Northern Cass.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
we have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IRInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton. Positions available include potato stackers, potato graders, and forklift driver. Seasonal, approximately September through May, and generally from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. You get paid holidays and paid vacation, paid every 2 weeks. Up to $18 per hour depending on position. Call Carissa 701-847-2200 or find them on the website, dakotapackers.com. Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show, ahead of the starting lineups and the opening serve here tonight from Northern Cass between the Jags and the Chargers here on this Monday night. A busy week that we have for you of volleyball. Just 2 matches tonight here between Larimore and Hillsborough Central Valley. And then also just this game here tonight between the Jags and the Chargers. Tomorrow a full slate of volleyball action where we'll have 7 matches. Couple in Region 1, including Fargo Oak Grove going to Central Cass. That is a large one. If the Grovers can pick up a win there, they get one step closer to being a top 4 seed. Well, for the Squirrels, there's still a chance to be a top 4 seed in Region 1, but they need to make a little bit of a run in them right now. Northern Cass will host Maple River. Maple River coming off a nice performance last week where they swept Kindred in Tower City. They will try to bring that style of play to Hunter tomorrow night. Hankinson and Sargent County, similar spot for Hankinson. A win on the road to Sargent County would be very similar to what Fargo Oak Grove is trying to do, but also for the Sargent County Bulldogs, a win they're looking for after falling short to Waimea Lidgerwood last week, trying to solidify a top 4 seed in their own right. And then Enderlin at Lisbon. That's all Region 1 matches tomorrow night. So go to yourliveevent.com for more games throughout the upcoming season, and also subscribe to our YouTube page where we have the Wednesday night coaches show, that and more all to come. That does it again for Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote. Again, that is IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote. I'm Chase Miller. Jacob Ryder running the camera with us here tonight. When we return after this, it's the starting lineups between the 6-9 Chargers and the Northern Cass Jaguars, who sit at 23-4-1 on the season, and then the first serve is after that. That's all coming up here on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Right after school, I'm right into the workforce. I don't have to go looking for a job, and that's kind of what made me take a step forward into being a diesel tech at NDSCS. No looking back. My name is Eli, and I'm here for my future.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we come back, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the visitors on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard tonight, that is the Chargers of Nelson County, the co-op of Lakota and Dakota Prairie Schools. They'll go like this. Maya Luring, a freshman defensive specialist. Also from there, Navai Huso, a junior center. Brandy Lippert, a junior outside hitter. Brooke Watson, a junior outside hitter. You have Cindy Johnston, a senior middle hitter. Emily Larson, a junior middle hitter. And Riley Lippert, the cousin of Brandy, a senior defensive specialist. So Luring, Huso, a pair of Lipperts, Watkins, Johnson, and Larson. Nelson County under the guidance of Taylor Sand out of Region 4. After tonight for the Chargers, they will have a Region 4 contest hosting the Cardinals of Langdon area Edmore Munich. From one side of the court to the opposite side of the court here in the Northern Cache Jaguars under the guidance of head coach Angie Johnson with a mark of 23 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie on this season. They'll roll like this. Addison Rust, Addie, the senior center at 5'5". You also have Hayden Crockett, a junior outside hitter at 5'9". Josie Jensen, a middle hitter at 6'3", a senior here. Ellie Lucas, a senior outside hitter as well at 6'1". Lauren Johnson, a sophomore middle hitter at 5'10". Johnson at 5'10". Faith Fury in the starting lineup here, the 5'9" freshman. Fury again at 5'9". And then the defensive specialist or libero tonight, that is Tess Jalbert, a sophomore at 5'8". So Rust, Crockett, Jensen, Lucas, Johnson, Fury, and Jalbert here for the Northern Cache Jaguars. After tonight for Northern Cache, they as well will have a region contest, but this being in Region 1 where they will host the Maple River Raiders. We're back after this with the first serve from Hunter between the Jags and the Chargers on your live event.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
As we get ready for the opening serve here tonight, Nelson County, Northern Cache, first of 3 matches for both clubs here this evening. For Maple River, they will come in and be the Region 1 contest against Northern Cache tomorrow night. And then Northern Cache will square off with the Thompson Tommies, 2 teams who made it to the state semifinalists last season, with Northern Cache coming up with the championship. 6:56 we're underway here from Northern Cache High School. They go to Lucas, back left corner. That's going to be out of play, no touch. And the visiting Chargers take the opening point on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Good-looking spot on the way there for Josie Jensen. As this would be Fury with the tip. Hit right back across by Nelson County. Nelson County doing a good job right now keeping that ball up. Back row, there goes Tesh Jalbert. Outside on the hit here off the block, as they will utilize that after the hit by Johnson, as Nelson County volleys it over on the third in the middle. Here's Josie Jensen, kept alive by the sprawl attempt by Huso, and then pushed across, and eventually a point here for Nelson County. Riley Lippert earns the point, and the Chargers coming out swinging early. It's 2-love here in set number 1. So really good job by Nelson County just keeping that ball alive, as Jensen is going to get blocked at the net, kept alive here by the Jags and volleyed over on the third by Lucas. A chance for Huso. Where does she go? So set up middle. This one will be out of play. No touch after the hit by Cindy Johnston, and Northern Cache gets their first point of the night. Service upcoming here for the Jags, and Tesh Jalbert, the sophomore defensive specialist this season, or libero, for Coach Johnson. So go to the opposite libero there, and Riley Lippert. And just a missed pass. Trying to get this one over, though, for Nelson County with the left-handed swing was Brooke Watson. Just missed the end line, and now it's a 2-all contest. Service will continue here by Tesh Jalbert and Northern Cass. Trying to pick up their 24th win of the season. Well, for Nelson County, they're looking for win number 7 here tonight. That's 6-9 on the year. Josie Jensen, big swing, blocked at the net. Hit over then on the third. This will be out of play, back right corner, though, by Cindy Johnson. So far for Nelson County, they've done a good job putting that block up at the net and not allowing it go directly to the back row, creating some havoc, if you will, at the net. Service here by Jalbert. That's a line drive shot down the line. Huso sets up. This will be Watkins over on the third. Bumped by Lucas. Here's a chance for Hayden Crockett going cross court. Nelson County will see this one come right back across over the hit by Fury. In the back row, Riley Lippert over on the third. Northern Cass set middle. Here goes Jensen, blocked at the net. Lucas push outside. Fury off the top of the block. Kept alive back right corner there by Luring. And this will get eventually hit across by Riley Lippert. But Northern Cass right now is putting some good hits. Just give better credit by the Chargers with their block at the net. And we've had a lot of long volleys so far for the opening 6 points on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service just off the net here, and this will be 8 points. Now at 5-2. So good looking serve here by Northern Cass, and Tesh Jalbert will continue. The first 2 points went to the Chargers. The next 5 have gone to the Jags. Service. This will be an ace. First ace of the night goes to Northern Cass. Dakota Heritage Bank sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. That again is dhbanknd.com to find a branch and for more information throughout the week. Service by Tess. This will be the first service there of the night. Nelson County gets the side out. Serve here for the Chargers. And this will be with Cindy Johnston. Lucas with the dig. Northern Cass will push outside. Crockett cross court comes all the way back on Northern Cass's side of the dig by the aforementioned Johnson. Tip on the way by Jensen. Volleyed over on the third here by Huso. Northern Cass middle. Johnson with the kill. Josie Jensen, with that kill. As you have Johnston across the way playing a nice back row. Jensen will have her first kill of the match. It's now 7-3. Lauren Johnson also playing the front row here this evening in the starting lineup for Northern Cass. Service by Paige Bosch, part of that 6-2 rotation here for Northern Cass. Dumped over. Bosch does a good job to keep it across, and they hit it over on the third then by Riley Lippert. Middle, Josie Jensen has a chance for this one. Lippert gets down to a knee and keeps it alive. Now it goes right back on Northern Cass's side. Bosch back set. Here goes Winterquist. Little changeup for the kill. Winterquist with her first kill of the night. It's now 8-3 Northern Cass. A ace by Tess Jalbert. A kill by Jensen and Winterquist. And Northern Cass up by 5. Nelson County, good cross court spot on the way. Huso gets the assist. Brandy Lippert gets the kill. Now 8-4 Northern Cass. Chargers to the service line. That's one we'll just kind of knuckle across. Northern Cass now. Jensen, this will be hit out of play to make it an 8-5 contest. Serve will continue here by Nelson County and the Chargers. Trying to cut into this deficit right now on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Winterquist. This one will come across and we'll have a lift violation on Nelson County. Serve upcoming as Jensen will check out. To the service line will be Abby Weibley. Weibley, a senior defensive specialist for Coach Johnson. 5'6" here on the season. Nelson County will come up middle. Big right-handed swing on the way there by Brandy Lippert. Outside answer for Lucas Stugg. Nearly hits the rafters, but it will be a point awarded here to Northern Cass. And Crockett was there to put up the block. Now it's 10-5. Serve upcoming for Weibly. Quick push across by Lucas in there for the points. 11-5 here for Northern Cass. So since Weibly came onto the service line, it has made it difficult for Nelson County's back row to have a good pass. As this one hits the top of the ribbon, Nelson County pushes this one over on the throw with Emma Larson. Bosch set up, back set. There's Crockett down the line for the kill. Hayden Crockett gets the kill here for Northern Cass, and it's been well balanced for Coach Johnson's club and the Jags. 12-5 in favor of the Jags on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service here by Weibly. In the middle, Huso set up outside. This one going to be blocked at the net, but out of play. Give the kill to the Chargers here with Emma Larson. And a side out for Nelson County as well, as they will go to the service line. This will be with the junior setter in Huso. Huso, the 5'1", she's going to be in throughout the entirety for Coach Taylor Sand. And that rotation, this one's going to be a kill for Lucas. Ellie gets her second of the night. Now it's 13-6 Jags. Also the month of October, the perfect time to check out the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch. That'll be on weekends, Fridays through Sundays, until October the 29th at the Red River Valley Fair in West Fargo. There's a dump kill opportunity pushed across by Lucas. This one back left corner and a good-looking spot here for the Chargers. Point awarded to Nelson County and Emma Larson. Also coming up this weekend on Friday, October the 13th, it's the Dazed in the Maze for adults. For more information, get tickets at RedRiverValleyFair.com. That is RedRiverValleyFair.com. Lucas, this one comes then over after the hit there by Watkins, and that'll be a point here for the Chargers. Well, I tell you what, Nelson County has done a really good job being scrappy so far, both from the back row and at the net, and they've made Northern Cass have to earn their points here tonight. Tess Jalbert in the back. Bosch set up middle. This one off the top of the block after the hit by Fury. Back set on the way. Hit over on the third. It's Monson-Broughton. Here's a free ball, and this one will be out of play after the hit by Abby Weibly. Look now, Nelson County, once down 12-6, makes it a 13-9 contest and a chance to cut it to 3 here with a good serve. Weibly, Bosch, Winterquist, and we'll have a net violation here on the Chargers. So Northern Cass will take the side out and lead it now 14-9. As Addie Rust will come in, and coming out of the game will be Addie Winterquist. Bosch will check out as well, and coming to the front row now will be Faith Fury. Service on the way here for Rust. Into the back. Huso set up. This one will be out of play. No touch after the hit by Monson-Broughton. That makes it a 15-9 contest here for Northern Cass. Service for Rust. Chargers set up outside. It's going to be blocked at the net after the hit by Watkins. Ellie Lucas with the attack and the kill. Ellie Lucas now with 3 kills to lead the floor for the Jags. That's where Northern Cass has continued to develop and grow throughout this season in terms of finding different athletes and having chances to own the net. Jensen and Lucas have obviously been the 1-2 combination, but then you've had some other pieces for Coach Johnson, and they've been just as good throughout the years. Now a 17-9 contest. Still out is Ari Anderson. Coach Johnson is hoping to get her back later this week, but we have a timeout on the floor on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's Northern Cass up by 8.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. They take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great communities that they serve. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. That, again, is ibanknorth.com. Providing our timeouts here throughout the season with Northern Cass Volleyball. After the timeout here, Coach Sand will have one remaining. For Coach Johnson, she'll have two. For Nelson County, they go outside Watkins, and this will be hit on a play to make it now a doubling up affair here for Northern Cass. Twins baseball back in action tomorrow, trying to take the lead in the ALDS. And then on Wednesday, they'll either play at 1 or 6, barring does the Baltimore Orioles get swept or not on Tuesday against the Rangers. This one off the top of the block. Back set by Rust, hit over by Fury. Huso set. Munson Broughton able to push it over. Good location. Tesh Jalbert then, and Fury has to go into the front row of the student section here. And again, a really good spot on the way there by Jesse to get the side out for Nelson County. Service by Riley Lippert. Back right corner, Weibly is there. Russ set. Lucas up and over then on the third as Jesse is on the cover. Huso pushes it outside Watkins off the top of the block. Northern Cass, outside goes Lucas down the line, but that will hit the post, and that'll be out of play. Nelson County kind of in the middle part of Region 4 right now in terms of where they stack. Northern Cass, if the season ended today in Region 1, they would be the 1 seed entering that Region 1 tournament. Lucas is blocked at the net. Ellie has another chance on this one. Quickly pushed over then after the deflection. Lucas with her third time is the charm. Her and Cindy Johnson had a good battle brewing there at the net, and Lucas finally won it. It's now 19-11. And Lucas will come on to serve as Jensen will come on and play front row now for Northern Cass. Huso back set. Cross court for the kill. Jesse Munson Broughton with the kill on the night. Now it's a 19-12 contest. The Chargers took the first 2 points of this set. Northern Cass then would take 5 consecutive, and they have yet to relinquish the lead since then here in the first. This one off the ribbon, and the first ace of the night comes for Nelson County. Maya Luring able to get her first ace of the night. Both teams with 1 in that category. Jalbert, good-looking pass. Russ set up outside. Jensen with a right-handed indentation. It's now 20-13 Jags. Nice-looking set on the way by Addie Rust as well. As now Jalbert will come to the service line. Dug out by Riley Lippert. Watkins, this will be hit out of play. And Cass now 4 points away from taking set number 1 here on their home court. Serve here for Tesh Jalbert. And this will be off the right shoulder of Luring, then pushed over by Watkins, and will have a double hit. This double hit will give the point towards Northern Cass. Service upcoming for Tess. She'll go short to the 10-foot line. Huso able to get it over on the second. A chance for the Jakes to use it. Russ, middle. Jensen wide and deliver. Jensen with another kill. It's now 23-13. Service upcoming for Tesh Jalbert. Pushed across by Watkins, covered, but we have a net violation, and this will be on Northern Cass. Nelson County gets the side out, and they will take the serve with some work in front of them here in set number 1 as Brooke Watkins goes to the service line. Back left corner, Tesh Jalbert is there. Russ backs it. Here goes Jensen for the kill. Josie Jensen continues to add them up in the front row as she does all season long. Now 24-14. So far with Jensen and Lucas, they have 8 kills apiece here for Northern Cass. Service by Bosch on the set point. Riley Lippert, this will go to the outside, blocked at the net, and this block is going to be brought to you in part by Addie Winterquist. That'll do it for set number 1 as Northern Cass takes the first on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 25-14. Back with our set recap on yourliveevent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
As we get to our set recap here, set recap brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more info, go online at hunterinsuranceagency.com. Well, there was one ace for both teams in the first set, just one service there. That came by Northern Cass. Nelson County led by the 2 kills of Emily Larson and also Jesse Massenbrotten. For Northern Cass led by the 4 kills of Jensen and 4 for Lucas. And then Winterquist with the block to finish it off. That is our set recap here, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance. Again, for more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com as Northern Cass takes the first set 25-14. In a volleyball match that's 19 minutes old here tonight, as Northern Cass will get things started here in set number 2 from the service line. Ellie Lucas comes on to serve here for Northern Cass. As she does the running jump serve, that'll go in the back. Riley Lippert's there. Nelson County able to get this one over on the third with Johnston. Ellie Lucas with the attack from the back row for the points. Lucas with her 5th kill of the match. And Northern Cass off to a good-looking start here in the second. Lucas will come back for the Chargers. They tip this one over in the third with Johnston. Josie off the top of the block. Chargers set up and over softly on the third by Johnston. Covered nicely by the Jags. Right-handed swing and kill here for Josie Jensen. As Northern Cass gets up by 2 here in set number 2. Lucas with the serve. This will go all the way back over to Lucas after the dig by Riley Lippert. Josie, well, Riley Lippert gets a dig right back over on Northern Cass's side yet again. Backs at Fury. This one will be out of play. No touch at the net, and Nelson County is awarded the side out. Serve upcoming here for Nelson County with Brooke Watkins. Watkins with a heater. This will set up eventually the Chargers. Jensen with the dig, and that set up right to Sydney Johnston for the middle hitter skill here for Nelson County. It's a 2-all affair. Last time we were tied was at 2 apiece in the first set, and that'll be the first service error here for Nelson County. Nelson County sees this one go to Northern Cass to serve as they will handle it with Tess Jalbert. Jalbert pushed across then here by the Chargers, and they will get the point. Nelson County did a good job at the net there by Brandy Lippert being ready for a quick one, and now it's a 3-all affair. Region 1 volleyball tournament you can watch on yourliveevent.com. A month from now, November the 3rd, will be the play-in matches, and then the quarters from Lisbon on Monday, November the 6th. We'll have all the quarters, semis, third place, and championship on your live event. Blocked at the net on the way by Jensen. That'll be Josie's first block of the evening. It's a 4-3 contest in favor of Northern Cass. Right now, the team to beat kind of in Region 2, Mayport CG has been that from the start to finish. The Cardinals of Langdon area Emor Munich in Region 4 with New Rockford Cheyenne. They're always quality competition. Chargers over that block. Tesh Jalbert's there for the dig. Bosch set outside. There goes Crockett. Cross scored out of play. And then now it's a 4-4 contest. Out west, the question always becomes who's going to provide a challenge. You've seen Kenmare Bowbells being a really good team out west. We've seen Garrison last couple seasons come out of Region 5, but then unable to provide much at the state tournament. There's a right-handed swing by Winterquest for her second kill. Region 2, Thompson with Coach Lisa Strand. They've been there a ton. And this season, can it be someone other than Northern Cass coming out of Region 1? Everyone wants a chance at the champs, not just in the state, but a team that's owned Region 1 here as of late in Northern Cass. Service, back set, this one cross, and that'll be out of play. Good-looking spot, however, after Huso put up a nice set on the way to the outside there for Brandy Lippert. It's now 6-4 Jenks. Weimar Lidgerwood right now is second in Region 1. They want to find a way to get to a state tournament, make the short trek to the Fargo Dome. Blocked at the net by Lucas. Another crack at it for the Chargers. This will be blocked then by Winterquest, but eventually a kill comes here for Nelson County. Sydney Johnson gets her second kill and a side out here for the Chargers. There's a little bit of a feeling, again, of what we saw in the first set, where both were putting up some pretty good blocks at the net. Winterquest over that 10-foot line for the kill. Over the block, but just in front of that back row to make it now 7-5 Northern Cass. Northern Cass last two seasons made it to that state volleyball championship, winning their second in program history last year after finishing runner-up the year prior. Jags with their second service error of the night after they hit there by Crockett. And here comes Riley Lippert for the Chargers. One of three seniors this season for Nelson County. Middle, tip, there by Johnson. Chargers will get this one over on the third. Bosch set up. This will go Johnson back left corner. Nelson County able to get it over on the third by Lippert. Middle, Winterquest with a right-handed slam. Winterquest with their third kill of this set. 8-6, Northern Cass. Service here for Addie Rust. As Rust will come on to the service line for the Jenks. Her and Paige Bosch, again, part of that setter rotation. Bosch being the junior, Rust being the senior this year. Blocked at the net, and that block coming here for Northern Cass with Lauren Johnson. After Noelle Erickson was part of that 6-2 rotation last year as a setter, with Rust being the junior last year, with Noelle being the senior, before she headed off to play collegiate volleyball at Mayville State. Chargers outside. This one will be out of play on the hit by Nelson County and Brooke Watkins. And now the Jags are putting some separation between themselves and the Chargers here. Tied at 2, 3, and 4 in this set, and since then it's been a 6-2 run here for Northern Cass. Chargers middle. This one comes off the top, the block there by Lippert. Bumped in Fury with a free ball over on the third. Huso push outside, Watkins down the line. There is Russ. Quickly now goes Lucas, able to muscle it across. Huso set up middle. Good looking spot of the hit there by Johnston. Outside Lucas off the block for the kill. Lucas with her match-leading 6th kill here tonight. Northern Cass now leads it 11-6. Service upcoming here for Rust. Running jump serve. Back set. Monson Broughton with the pushover for the kill. Jessie will earn her 3rd. And we'll have a substitution here as the aforementioned Jessie will make way for Maya. Luring will come onto the service line here for Nelson County. Jalbert. Eventually Weibly here then will unable to get this one over on the 3rd as the Chargers take back-to-back points. Service upcoming here for Maya. Lucas for the kill. Give Rust the assist, that is. Now it's 12-8. Lucas to the service line. This one will be in the back to Riley Lippert all the way back on Northern Cass's side. Set up, here goes Jensen. There was no block at the net. Able to get it over then is Nelson County on the 3rd. Ellie Lucas back row tip. Nelson County with a chance to use it. Huso outside Watkins unable to get it over the net in 4. In 3 that is. Now it's 13-8. Both coaches with 2 of their Bank North timeouts remaining here in this second set. Lucas to the service line. Nelson County with the free ball over on the 3rd by Lippert. Jags middle. Jensen. Good looking spot there, but a better dig on the way by Maya. Pushed over on the 3rd for the Chargers. Nelson County. We'll see this one come over after the hit by Johnson. Chargers push it on the 3rd. Jags outside Fury off the tip of Riley Lippert for the kill. Faithful earned the point. Now it's a 14-8 contest here for the Jags. A reminder, throughout the month of October and on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, check out the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch going on at the Red River Valley Fair until October 29th. Everything from jumping pillow, a trike track, playground photo opportunities, and more. That's all coming up at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, we have a timeout. Northern Cass leads it 15-8 here on your live event.
I'm Mandy Laturin. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
High school volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside Jacob Rutter. Make sure once we get there to our post-game show, we'll hear from a winning participant or 2. That's all still to come, so make sure once we get there you tune in for that. And also we'll get to our players of the game and more. That timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on with values-based banking at ibanknorth.com. After the timeout here, Nelson County, where will they go? Huso outside Watkins. In for the kill. Brooke Watkins with her first kill of the set, and the Chargers will take the point. Service here for the aforementioned Watkins. Lucas, Jensen, Johnson, free ball over on the 3rd. Chargers, Huso sets up outside. This will go Brandy Lippert. Tess Jalbert is there, covered by Rust. Then volleyed over on the 3rd by Jensen. Lippert from her left heel. Northern Cass middle. Jensen with the right-handed swing for the points. Josie with her 2nd kill of the set. Both teams back in action tomorrow night for home matches. And then we'll hit the road on Thursday for both teams as well for region matches. There's another ace here for Northern Cass, and the second one coming here for make it the 3rd one here of this set. Tess Jalbert gets into the party now at 17-9. Fourth overall for Northern Cass, third again in the set. Russ set up. Jensen off the top of the block. Sprawling attempt by Riley Lippert, unable to get there quick enough. It's now 18-9. As the Jags will handle it with Tesh Jalbert. 2 state titles, one in 2013 and 2022 last season. Northern Cass trying to find a way to get back to state this year. As this one pinballs around on the net. Very finesse for both teams. Pushed outside Crockett with the attacking kill. Hayden Crockett with her second kill of the match. They've been there 5 state tournament appearances in 2013, 18, 20, 2021, and now 2022 here for the Jags. Out of Region 1, this one comes short. Pushed outside, good-looking spot in the back row there by Brandy Lippert. Outside Crockett, up and over, goes short for the kill. Crockett with her second of the set and back-to-back points here now at 20-9, Jags. Tied at 3, tied at 4, and tied at 2, but since then it's been all Northern Cass. It's either been a Jaguar lead or a tie here in this second. Crockett, cross court in for the kill. Good-looking spot by Crockett. She's shown you she can go down the line. She's showed you she can hit the cross-court shot here, and she's piling up the kills in the last couple of points. Tess Jalbert. This will be another ace for Tess. That one just kind of floated, and trying to wait for it was Maya in the back. By the time she went to go after the volleyball there, it was 50-50 whether or not it was going to stay in the court or play or be a service error. Service by Jalbert. This one will be out of play. The Jags with their third service error of the night. Nelson County just has 1 in comparison. The service line right now for Northern Cass, they have 5 aces as a team from 4 different players. Serve here from the Chargers. Jensen able to hit that over the block. Eventually answered back over by Nelson County with Lippert. Outside Crockett. Able to get this one was Watkins for the dig. Hayden will have another opportunity. A little bit more of a power tip down the line. And the Chargers will see this one with a lift violation. Northern Cass 2 points away from taking set number 2 here with Bosch and Winterquist coming on in the front row with Jensen and Crockett, with Bosch being that setter spot. Page. Huso outside. This one going to be hit over by Larson. And then volleyed across on the third. Nelson County outside. No touch at the net here by Northern Cass after the hit by Brandy Lippert. And now it's a set point opportunity for the Jags, as Bosch will go back to the service line. Nelson County with Lippert. This one will be off the block there of Jensen, and Brandy earns the kill for the Chargers, her second. Nelson County with Huso to the service line. Jags set up. Here goes Jensen. And a miss hit at the net here by Lippert will finish off set number 2. Northern Cass takes the second 25-11 after winning the first 25-14. We're back after this with our set recap on your live event.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
My coworkers here at Duggleman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Dagelman.
Our culture at Dagelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
As we get to our set recap here on YourLiveEvent.com, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. For more information, go online at hunterinsuranceagency.com. Well, tied 3 times in the second set at 2, 3, and 4, but Northern Cass either was tied or led throughout the second. Currently led by the 7 kills of Jensen and Ellie Lucas, 4 by Crockett and 4 by Winterquist. You have a couple of aces here tonight by Tess as well, as they've been able to play well from the service line. Also, they've thrown up a couple of blocks here this evening with Jensen, Winterquist, and Johnson. Nelson County, the 1 ace for Amaya so far here tonight, led by the 3 kills of Jesse Mossenbrotten. And then you have 2 kills apiece by Brandy Lippert, Sydney Johnson, and also Emily Larson. That's our set recap, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. They're dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. Go online at hunterinsuranceagency.com and talk with Johnny Jorgensen throughout the week. A volleyball match that just got underway 39 minutes ago. Northern Cass looking for the sweep. Nelson County trying to get it to 4 sets here tonight with Maya to the service line. Lucas with the dig. This one will come front. Nelson County able to get it over on the third with Johnston. Back row attack by Lucas. This will be out of play, and the point goes towards the Chargers. Serve here from Maya. Luring with the 1 ace so far here tonight for the Chargers. Rust, back set. Jensen for the kill. Josie nods this one up at 1 apiece. Good looking set there by Addie Rust. And a good looking spot there for Jensen for the kill. Serve upcoming here for Jolbert. This one will be out of play. So Northern Cass with at least 1 serviced error in every set so far. Nelson County, Brooke Watkins will come on to serve. Lucas, back row. This one will be hit out of play. Nelson County with a 2-point advantage, which is their largest lead so far in a set. Being up by 2 in the first, and now eventually 2 by here in the third on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Rust, Hayden Crockett, good spot, back right corner. Huso sets up. This one going to be tipped off the side of the block there for Sydney Johnston. Her 3rd kill, and look at Nelson County right now playing with a little bit of rhythm. Up 4-1. As they will have Brooke Watkins to the 10-foot line. Johnson with the tip and a kill. Josie Jensen, with the kill. That'll be her 9th. And now it's a 4-2 contest. As Paige Bosch will come in. Bosch with the running jump serve. Nelson County outside right-handed, good-looking swing there. Brandy Lippert had a little steam on that one for the junior outside hitter. It's now 5-2 Nelson County. Huso the assist, and the Chargers back up by 3. Jensen, Bosch, Jensen down the line. Watkins, there's this one, hits the rafters and goes right back over on the Northern Cass side. Eventually, it will be a point regardless, as that'll be now 5-3. Typically, when it hits the rafters and goes on the side of the opposing team, it's a dead ball, and it's a point awarded towards the team that hit it regardless. Jensen made sure it was going to be a point no matter what. Weibly to the service line. This will be hit out of play. But right now, early on in set number 3, it's the visiting Chargers up by 3. As they will go with Huso. Off the ribbon, Bosch set. Crockett cross court into the Charger bench. And right now, Nelson County leads it by 4. So Chargers right now, good start to this third set of play as they're up by 4 as they continue to come on and serve. Bosch, middle, Winterquist. This one will be in for the point. Her 5th. It's now 7-4 and a substitution here for Northern Cass as Crockett comes to the service line. Johnson will be playing the front row here. Crockett with the serve. Nelson County pushes this one across with Larson. Bosch looking for the dump kill, quickly back on Northern Cass's side. Back set, here goes Johnson into the net. Serve upcoming for Nelson County with Brandy Lippert. Outside Lucas, off the block. Nelson County blocked at the net with Lucas after they hit here by Jesse. So Lucas gets the block. We've said that a time or two here this evening for Northern Cass as they will go to the service line with Addie Rust. Rust with a running jump serve. Chargers set. This one will go outside. Watkins off the block there in the back corner. He's going to be Jalbert pushed outside. This one off the block goes Lucas. Lucas for the point now. It's at 8-6. Nelson County's led throughout the early part of this third set. Northern Cass trying to change that here with a couple of good more serves by Rust. This one hit over on a free ball here by Johnston. Johnson able to get it over on the third. Now it's going to be Watkins into the net. An 8-7 contest. Nelson County was maybe looking for a little bit of a lift there. Nothing was granted. Now the point awarded here to Northern Cass as Rust again goes back to the service line. Nelson County, middle. Jesse, good-looking hit there by Mutson Broughton, and then eventually the point here for the Chargers at 9-7. Munson Broughton, just a junior this season for Coach Taylor Sand. Service upcoming for Riley Lippert. Rust coming across with that tip is going to be Lucas for the points. Good-looking spot there for Rust. Now it's a 9-8 contest. As the serve will be coming here for Northern Cass and Miss Lucas. Nelson County off the ribbon. Good sprawling attempt by Jalbert. Jensen looking to finish it off. Goes right back to Josie for the second opportunity. Good job in the back row by Brandy Lipper, keeping that ball up and alive, but Josie Jensen finally finished it off, and we're now at 9 apiece. Tied at 1, tied at 9 here in the third. Watkins does a good job helping, and then hit over on the third is the Chargers. Jensen volley over on the third. Nelson County here with Huso, and this will be hit into the net, and Northern Cass will take their first lead of set number 3. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cass up by 1.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
High school volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Northern Cass leads at 10-9. That timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Chase Miller, Jacob Ryder with you here from Northern Cass as the Jags won the first two sets, 25-14 and 25-11. As Lucas, after the timeout by Nelson County, goes to the service line for the ace. Lucas will handle her first ace of the match. Now it's 11-9. Serve upcoming here by Lucas will continue, but that'll be a service error. That's the third one so far here of this set for Coach Johnson's Jags. They had 3 in the first 2 sets combined. Nelson County with just 1 so far. They have 1 ace. Here's with Luring, and she's going to get another one. Maya with her second of the match. Tied at 11. So Chargers trying to take a set here on the road at least and get this one to 4. They played awfully well here in the third. Pushed outside Jensen with a good-looking spot kill. Jensen for the kill here for Northern Cass. Right in front of that bench down the line. Not sure you can do much with that if you're anyone in the state of North Dakota. Service here by Jalbert. Finished off at the net by Crockett. 13-11 Northern Cass. They're trying to pull away now and trying to eventually sweep this match here with the Chargers. Nelson County looking for a side out. Riley Lippert on the third gets it over. Lucas with the bump. Crockett with the attack off the block. Dug out there by Lippert. That's Brandy. Watkins across on the third. Crockett going to get blocked at the net with the left hand there of Sydney Johnston. So Sydney got her left mid up on that one, able to hit it across. Service by Watkins. This one will be off the shoulder of Lucas. Crockett cross court, that'll be out of play. Now it's a 13-all affair. Chargers not going away quietly here in the third by any means. They stretched out the lead at 7-4 at one point. And since it's been 9-all, it's been really a point-for-point kind of a contest. 14-13 now for Nelson County. As Brooke will continue to try to keep it rolling here for the Chargers. Set, this will be Fury for the kill. Faith will get her second. Now it's a 14-all contest. Winterquist will come on the front row with Bosch going back to serve. Service for the junior and Bosch. Huso set up outside right-handed swing. Tesh Jobber is there after the hit by Lippert. Jensen over across on the third. And now Riley Lippert unable to volley it over here for the Chargers. Tell you what, though, Brandy Lippert, she hits a hard, heavy ball, the outside hitter for Nelson County. Doing a good job in the back row. It's Tesh Jobber to keep that one alive, and eventually Northern Cass takes the point. Huso set. Well, there's the other hit again by Lippert right on cue. Bosch middle, Jensen back left corner. That'll take Luring back. Lippert to the opposite libero. Outside, Crockett going to be blocked at the net, but this will be out of play after the hit by Crockett. Point awarded towards Northern Cass. Nelson County has already used one timeout here in this set. Well, for Northern Cass, they got 2 remaining. Bosch is able to get this one across. Chargers middle. This is going to be blocked at the net by Winterquist. After the hit there by Brandy Lippert. Winterquist with her second block, and the Chargers now have seen the Jags pull out in front. A little 3-0 run. Bosch. So it'll be short to the 10-foot line. Huso set up. This is going to be blocked at the net. This will be out of play, and they'll give the point to Sydney Johnston for the kill. So substitution here for the Chargers is going to the service line will be the aforementioned Johnston. As Riley Lippert will check out. Coming on will be Emily Larson. Paige Bosch, middle, Winterquist. Across on the third, 10-foot line coming here for Huso. Outside, off the top of the block, there is Brandy Lippert. 10-foot line, Crockett cross-court on the hit. Nelson County then volleys it across on the third by Brandy Lippert. Middle, Jensen blocked at the net. Oh, what a block by Nelson County. Brandy Lippert was part of it there with Emily Larson. This, a chance to tie for the Chargers. Hit down the line, Lucas with the dig. Bosch is going to run out of room, and it's a 17-all contest. Nelson County lost the first set 25-14, then lost the second set 25-11, but right now trying to push this one into 4. Jensen in the back row. Chargers will handle it here. Larson on a free ball. Lucas. Northern Cass push outside. Crockett. Power tip down the left-hand side. Good cover there by the Chargers. Eventually hit over on the third by Brandy Lippert. Middle. Jensen right-handed swing for the kill. Jensen with the point. Northern Cass leads it by 1. As they will come to the service line with Weibly as Jensen will check out. Weibly in the back. Nelson County to the outside. Cross court. Weibly is there. Bosch back set. Crockett. Good looking spot for the kill. Hayden will earn her 6th kill of the match. Northern Cass up by 2. They were just up by 3 moments ago. Only to see the Chargers come back from a 17-14 deficit to tie it up at 17-all. Service by Weibly. Nelson County right-handed swing and the block by Winterquist after the right-handed hit by Brandy Lippert. Winterquist will handle her third, and now we have a timeout on the floor. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Northern Cass leads it by 3.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
On YourLiveEvent.com here tonight, Northern Cass looking for the sweep over Nelson County, but the Chargers, they have been pests here in this third set, and in a good way if you're Coach Taylor Sand, to see how they came out, got up by 7-3. They've seen Northern Cass, which you knew a quality team would come back and make a run, but for Coach Sand, she calls her second timeout here of this set. Northern Cass 5 points away from taking the match after the timeout here. Dump kill opportunity for Huso. She just did a lovely job there, looking to go set, then takes the left hand across and finishes it off for the point. And Nelson County with Huso to the service line. Back left corner, Weibly's there. Bosch, Lucas on a free ball. Chargers, Huso set up outside. Into the back of the hit by Lippert. Bosch, Lucas, cross court on one of the longer rallies so far here of this set. Lippert going to be off the side of Winterquist for the kill. Well, Brandy Lippert has been the answer here a time or two for the Chargers as they're back within 1 and a chance to tie at 20-all here with the serve. Lucas with the dig. Bosch set outside. Ellie with the attack blocked at the net. Bosch keeps alive with her left fist, and Crockett with a push and a good-looking spot in the back right corner. Hayden Crockett will handle her 7th kill. Sometimes it's just about placement in volleyball, and Hayden kind of making that back row work side to side here with the point. Crockett with the serve. Huso back set. This one going to be off the top of the block. Weibly is there. Bosch. Johnson for the tip, covered by Watkins. Huso push outside. This one goes Lippert, and that'll be deflected for the point here for Brandy. Her 5th for the Chargers. Nelson County back within one. Serve upcoming. Weibly plays it in the back row. Bosch. Here goes Johnson. Nelson County Huso with the pushover on the second. Bosch, middle, Winterquist, tip and kill. Winterquist, a really nice evening as well for Coach Angie Johnson. She's got her 6th kill of the match, also 3 blocks at the net. Northern Cass up by 2. Russ to the service line here, and we've seen her have some really good rallies when she's been at the line for 3, 4, 5 consecutive points here tonight. Middle, Jesse, while trying to change that right on cue. Monson Broughton with her 4th kill of the night. Service here for Riley Lippert. Tess Jalbert is there. Rust set. Lucas up and over on the 3rd. Huso. Monson Broughton with the push and the kill. Monson Broughton with her 5th kill here for the Chargers, and we're tied at 22 apiece. Service with Riley Lippert. Weibly with the pass, set. Here's Lucas off the block. Jesse hit over then eventually on the 3rd by Johnston. Pushed outside Lucas with the tip, covered by Watkins, out of play, and now it's 2 points away here for Northern Cass. Lucas now in double digits with her 10th kill of the evening. As Lucas will come to the service line. Running jump serve hit down the line. This one across by Jesse, as this will be in. It was a 50-50 ball, and just continuing to go back was Tesh Jalbert. And then that ball just came right down on the line to make it a 23-all affair. Can the Chargers steal a set here on the road? They're 2 points away. Northern Cass, Jensen. Well, now they'll make it a match point opportunity for Northern Cass. Match point here for the Jags, but they've had to earn it in this 3rd set. As Tess Jalbert comes to the service line. Tess back left corner. Huso set middle. This one off the block. Northern Cass keeps it going, and a free ball over on the 3rd. Nelson County, Huso middle, tip. Lucas is there. This one goes for the points. Sydney Johnson with her 5th kill of the match, and we're going to play some extra volleyball here in the 3rd, tied at 24 apiece. Nelson County back 2 points away from taking a set on the road. Jensen, this will be in for the kill. And this will be the 2nd match point opportunity now for Northern Cass, as Winterquist will come play the front. Bosch will take the serve. Northern Cass with Bosch to the service line. Riley Lippert with the dig. Huso set. This goes to Brandy Lippert, and that's a deflection at the net. Now Jensen for the tip spot and kill. This volleyball match takes 1 hour tonight here from Northern Cass, 6:56 to 7:56, and Northern Cass earns the sweep here tonight, 25-14, 25-11, 26-24 to improve to 24-4-1 on the season. Nelson County drops to 6-10. Nelson County, they will host Langdon area upcoming tomorrow night for a Region 4 contest, while for Northern Cass, they will square off with the Raiders of Maple River tomorrow night right here in Hunter. Northern Cass led by the 14 kills of Jensen, 10 by Lucas. Winterquist with 3 blocks. Tesh Jalbert had 3 aces for Nelson County. They were led by Jesse Monson Broughton with 6 kills, 5 by Brandy Limpert. Amaya Luring with 2 aces here tonight for Nelson County. We're back after this with our post-game show. That's coming up around the corner here on your LiveEvent.com.
Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton. Positions available include potato stackers, potato graders, and forklift driver. Seasonal, approximately September through May, and generally from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. You get paid holidays and paid vacation, paid every 2 weeks. Up to $18 per hour, depending on position. Call Carissa 701-847-2200 or find them on the website, NakotaPackers.com. Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we come back to our post-game show here on your live event on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Northern Cass completes the sweep, 25-14, 25-11, 26-24 in the third set. Nelson County got up 7-3. Eventually, Northern Cass would take a tie at 9, and then they would never relinquish the lead. Nelson County came back, though, to tie it a myriad of times. However, Northern Cass able to fend off the Chargers here in the third set for the sweep that takes 60 minutes again here this evening from Northern Cass. Let's get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge Energy, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And, well, a balanced effort for both clubs. A really good-looking assist ratio between Addie Rust and Paige Bosch. Sometimes the setters don't get enough credit. Also, the libero here in Tess Jalbert with 3 aces tonight had to go up against some pretty good back row play with some hard right-handed swings by Brandy Lippert. But we're going to give the Enbridge Energy players of the game here to the setters tonight for Northern Cass and Addie Rust and Paige Bosch. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. That is Enbridge Energy here this evening. From there to our RDK Enterprises feature precision plays in the match. Well, that's going to be the blocking at the net here for Northern Cass, as they were able to finish with 7 blocks here this evening, 3 of them by Winterquest alone, 1 by Jensen, Crockett, Lucas, and Johnson. The net blocking was there early for Nelson County in the first set, but eventually was owned by Northern Cass as this volleyball match went on. So the blocks at the net and then the balanced effort here for the Jags. They had 4 different players with at least 6 or more kills. That is our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest with locations in Hillsboro and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, and questions, contact RDK Enterprises. They are there to help you at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. Or you can call them at 701-636-2119. Again, our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the game is the net play here from Northern Cass. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the final numbers in this one, stats, and we'll hear from a particular Jaguar volleyball player. That's all coming up here on YourLiveEvent.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Take a look at the final numbers here as we come back on our post-game show. Northern Cass led by Josie Jensen with 14 kills. We had her down 4 here tonight, also with a block. Ellie Lucas with 10 kills. She had 1 ace and a block at the net here tonight. Hayden Crockett with 7 blocks, also this 7 kills and 1 block. Addie Winterquest with 6 kills here this evening. Also was able to have 3 blocks to lead the floor for Northern Cass, and Faith Fury with a couple of kills here for the Jags as well. Well, for Nelson County, led by Brandy Lippert with 5 kills here this evening, and Jesse Monson Broughton, we said their names a ton. Jesse had 6 kills. Sydney Johnson with 5 for Coach Taylor Sand, and Nelson County. Emma Larson with 2. Then you had 1 by Watkins, 1 by Huso, and 1 by Riley Lippert here for the Chargers. Maya Luring had 2 aces. Watkins had 1 block by Brandy, and 1 block by Sinine Johnson as well. That's a look at your final numbers. When we come back, we'll hear from a couple players from the Jags. That's all coming up as Northern Cass sweeps the Chargers tonight in 3 on your live event.
Right after school, I'm right into the workforce. I don't have to go looking for a job, and that's kind of what made me take a step forward into being a diesel tech at NDSCS. No looking back. My name is Eli, and I'm here for my future.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we continue on our post-game show, joining us now is a senior. That is Abby Weibley here playing in the back row this season for Coach Johnson. Abby, congratulations on another win first and foremost. It's been a while since you got on the volleyball court. You had a number of matches, a lot of tournaments. Then you play a match last week on Tuesday, had a couple of days off to get some practice, maybe work on some other stuff. So what was that time like when you got to kind of, so to speak, get away from the game a little bit, maybe schooling and some other things for your team here this season, Abby?
It's nice to get to practice with them a lot because we work through all the things that we need to look forward to in a game. So I know yesterday we focused a lot on like coming into this game and focusing on just this game, and I think we did that very well today.
Able to get 3 matches this week. You had a Region 1 match, as you mentioned. Don't want to look ahead, but you got the Raiders coming up tomorrow. Ultimately, what's it like with Tess Jalber playing the libero spot? You're in the back row, too. Some pretty good hitters this tonight against Nelson County, particularly their middle spot. What's it like when you see a volleyball coming, 90 miles an hour at you in that back row and trying to keep it up?
It's nice to know that you have people on the court you can trust and just go out there and be ready for the ball to come to you. So we all know that we're ready for it.
How have you seen this team, Abby, come together from August to where we are now so far here in October with this run about a month from now before we get to postseason volleyball?
We definitely have many new faces coming out, so it's nice to see that in the beginning we were like a little hesitant, but now we're really trusting each other, and it's really pulling together.
And also the setters here, you get the back row play, then you get the setters with Paige and Addie. What's it like getting a good pass to them and then seeing a Ellie or a Josie or someone, finishing it off at the net?
It feels really good. It's also nice when we have like Lauren and Faith come in and step up or when they're playing in.
Abby, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck
you.
here throughout the rest of the season. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, Addie Russ will be joining us here on your live event.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
Joining us now is one of the setters here for the Northern Cass Jaguars. That is Addie Rust. And Addie, congratulations again on a win. We just heard from your teammate Abby saying, just focusing on this game, knowing you got 3 matches this week with 2 non-region matches and a Region 1 contest tomorrow. So first things first, able to come out strong. I know the third set you might want to clean some things up, but overall, a win's a win. How would you assess your team's play here tonight, Addie?
We definitely played a little different than usual, just like staying true to ourselves and staying low on defense and just doing the things that we usually do. We can definitely pick it up for the rest of the week.
And then moving forward now as you get ready for Maple River and you get ready for another crack at Thompson as you play them in the tournament so far a little bit this year, what do you want to see from your team, not just from tonight but throughout the season, carry over into a Region 1 contest tomorrow, then eventually a non-region match on Thursday here, Addie?
Well, personally, I'm really excited to play Thompson. We just saw them in Des Lacs, and it was good competition. So I think just cleaning it up and each night carrying on the energy and the keep moving forward for Thompson, because we did lose last year and I know a lot of us the returning players are really excited to see them again.
Talk us through this 6-2 rotation with you and Paige. You did it last year with Noel as well. How much are you guys talking as setters in terms of what they're throwing at the net for defense, or who's maybe got the hot hand from a outside hitter, mid hitter standpoint? How much are you as setters talking throughout a volleyball match?
A lot tonight. We talked during the timeouts, positionals, like setters talking to setters, middles, pin hitters. We're just talking about like what shots are open, if it's a tip or a roll shot, or if we need to just put the ball down with a straight kill.
How much have you seen Faith Fury, a freshman, grow from August to where she's at now, part of this rotation a little bit?
Good. I'm really proud of her. I know a lot of us are. She's stepping into her role good. She's definitely getting more confident at the net and like figuring things out for herself, and we're all like really supporting her out there. She's doing great.
Last thing for you, Addie, the month of October can kind of be a long one for volleyball, right? You get through all these tournaments and you get a little layoff.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get a couple matches in a row before you end the regular season. What's it like as a player once you get to the third month of volleyball before that region tournament comes around the corner?
Well, it's definitely a long season, and like everyone's excited for regionals and hoping to make it back to state like last year and the year before, but just getting through those long practices, working hard, and like staying motivated, staying positive, just so we can hopefully make another appearance at state.
Hey, Addie, thanks so much for your time, and
Thank
best
you.
of luck coming up tomorrow night.
Thanks.
We'll continue on our post-game show after this.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
As we continue on our post-game show, again, your final 3-0. Northern Cass 25-14, 25-11, 26-24 with the win over Nelson County. The Jags now 24-4-1 on the season. They will have a date with Maple River tomorrow night as the Raiders come into town just under 24 hours from now for a Region 1 contest. Nelson County, the Chargers dropped to 6-10 on the season. They will host Langdon Area Edmore Munich on Tuesday tomorrow night for a Region 4 contest. As always, you can go to our website, yourliveevent.com, to find the game link for you and more. And a reminder, the Region 1 volleyball tournament coming up on Your Live Event in November. We'll have it for you again right here on yourliveevent.com. On behalf of Jacob Ryder running the camera, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks to Coach Taylor, Sand, and Angie Johnson joining us in the pregame show, and also Addie Russ and Abby Weibly join us on the postgame show. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night and your upcoming week for more high school sports here on yourliveevent.com.